And how you doing, folks, and welcome to the very first Kicking It for Ciano five-a-side football tournament group draw. And yeah, what we're going to be doing here today is we are going to be drawing the groups for the tournament that we have coming up this Saturday in Sportsco in Ringsend, and it starts at 1 o'clock, so get down there at 1 o'clock on the dot. And yeah, if you look up Sportsco on the internet, you'll find exactly where it is, there in Ringsend. And of course, the charity is for the Fighting Words charity. If you check them out on fightingwords.ie, very worthy charity altogether. The format of the tournament is going to be basically like the European Championships: 4 groups of 4, then a knockout, a quarter-final, semi-final, final winner, and that'll be about it. And every team will be allocated colours during the week. But before we get into the actual draw itself, I just have a few people just want to just thank for giving a lot of prizes. People like Fatty, Radio Made, This Greedy Pig, Super Fast, Body Tonic, G-Star, Space Camp, Box Cutters Barbers in the basement of the Twisted Pepper, Think House Pure, Pygmalion, Malloy's Off License, Hang Tough Framing, LARP Beats, MCD, Yogism, Faction, the Russell Court Hotel, and anybody else who's going to probably give us prizes between then and now, because it is only Tuesday. Hopefully we can stack up a few more prizes for like people with the best dressed, and it's going to be all those, and you know, best named team and stuff like that. So and of course, anybody's more than welcome. People, I know a lot of people are going to miss the tournament. You're more than welcome to give any sort of donations towards it, and I hope you can come down to us at the barbecue in the Bernard Shaw afterwards. But let's get on with the draw. Let's get these groups in order, and I've got an independent adjudicator to help me along with this. He's from the Michigan State League. He's the former goaltender for Team USA. He's the head coach of the Louisiana Kicking Pumas, and yes, you've guessed it, it is Sir Todd Rosenberg. Please welcome Todd.
Thank you everybody. Thank you, Jack.
No problem. Welcome to the draw. And so tell us all about it. Todd, of course, he's featured on the Radio Made Fantasy Football podcasts over the years. And
I love the show, Jack. I just love the show.
And how's it going? What have you been at?
Well, I've been coaching soccer ball extensively across the Michigan State League. I've been thrown out of certain factions of Team USA soccer. There has been a few different incidents. Some of them I can't talk about because of lawsuits pending. And as you can see, I've been coming back 110% ever since the accident. I've had a few procedures.
And tell us all about the procedures.
Some of them more successful than the others. Obviously, you might have heard about me losing my hands.
Your hands?
Yeah.
Well, I just shook your hand. What are the robotic hands?
Well, they are state-of-the-art prosthetic hands.
They are truly state-of-the-art.
But they wear out real fast. But apart from that, I've had some grafts in this.
Yeah, I can see that your forehead. But your forehead looks really well. It really suits you.
It's quite natural as far as these kind of prosthetics go. If I could.
Yeah. Let me help you. What did you want the sunglasses off? Is it? Oh yeah. You can see what they've done with your eyes. Oh wait, those eyes look like good as new.
It's quite realistic, and it's the best plastic surgery money can buy. But yeah, I'm just glad to be here to support the cause in any sort of soccer ball across the globe. So let's get on with the draw.
Oh, let's get on with the draw. Okay, for Group A, we're going to be drawing Group A first. So get ready, lads. Get your pens ready, and you'll know your opponents in no time. Okay, Group A, first team.
First of all, first team, Group A. Muambu Lance.
Muambu Lance. I think that's actually a joke on Moambulance. So basically they made some sort of crude joke about Moambu and an ambulance. So next team.
I thought it was some kind of guy's Mickey. I'm a Wambu Lance from the tropics or something.
Team number 2 for Group A.
Team number 2 of Group A. Here it comes. Team Bricktop.
Team Bricktop. That is captained by Shane Kennedy. Next team.
I hear those guys can kick a goal. Yeah. Not against me. The Entertainers.
The Entertainers. That is captained by Ro Dillon.
Absolutely love that song. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Featured on the Felix the Cat ads.
And the final team for Group A.
Final team is Real Clondalkin.
Real Clondalkin, that is captained by Space Camp's Stephen Manning. Okay, for Group B.
Group B, results coming up. Gianni No Name team.
So that is Gianni Cat's team. He hasn't actually yet to name his team, so just put it in as No Name team. So Gianni, you are the first team in Group B.
That's where I first met Coach Ruderman out at the NAS No Name Disco, if anybody's familiar with the Yard Note Hotel.
I am very familiar with it. And team number 2.
Team Maximilian.
Team Maximilian, that is captained by my brother Max O'Lahan. Team number 3 for Group B.
Team number 3, Group B. The Sweet Heartbreakers.
The Sweet Heartbreakers, Darren Wah. Number 4 for Group B.
The Gary Black All-Stars.
The Gary Black All-Stars. That is manager of the Russell Court Hotel, Mr. Gary Black.
One of the best defenses in the league.
Group C, number 1.
Team Ruggs.
Team Ruggs, Rory Gleason of G-Star fame.
An enthusiastic player. Had a lot of promise. Didn't make the big time, but...
Number 2 for Group C.
Number 2, Group C. Latvia United.
Latvia United, which is made up by a bunch of Latvians. 7 Latvians on one team.
Not to be confused with the Latvian international squad.
Definitely not. And Team 3 in Group C.
6 for five-a-side.
6 for five-a-side. Mark Jordan's team of absolute and utter legends.
He is actually... I found out recently that Mark Jordan is a god brother of a very good friend of mine, Hugh Cooney.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Interesting fact, I think. But let's get on with the show.
The final team for Group C.
Paddy M and the Foreskins.
Paddy M and the Foreskins. That's Paddy Masterson. And for Group D, our final group of the tournament.
Team Shimon.
Team Shimon, that is Aaron Zaska, aka Z.
God. Okay.
And the second team for Group D.
You're gonna like this one. A, B, C, D, E, F, C.
Oh, A, B, C, D, E, F, C. That is Trevor Finnegan.
I've had a lot of arguments with people about the alphabet down through the years. It's mostly to do with the letter Z. I think it's a better rhyming thing than the European model of Z, but let's not pick hairs.
For the third team in Group D.
The Yoga Mats.
The Yoga Mats. That's Matt Quigley, extraordinaire footballer. And finally, the final name out of the hat for Group D. to complete our 4 groups of the tournament. Who is it, you?
FC Protein Shake.
FC Protein Shake, which is captained by the one and only Ciano Black. And guys, that concludes our draw. I'd like to thank Todd Rosenberg for joining me here to make this official as the greatest independent adjudicator one could ask for.
Stop.
So what are you going to do with the rest of your day?
Well, you forgot about the book.
The book?
Love the book.
Oh yeah, sorry, I apologise. There is a new autobiography out at the moment that you might think is Todd Rosenberg's. No, this is the official biography that's coming out. Tell us all about it.
I'm just fighting for children's rights in relationships with father figure coaches, etc., and how crossing those sexual boundaries in a dynamic like that, how it can actually build world-class sports stars.
And you say this is a biography?
Autobiography by myself. No pun intended, with the electric hands and all that.
And you wrote it yourself completely, no help from anybody?
No help from anybody whatsoever. Lots of Wikipedia and hot coffee.
Great. Okay, guys, you heard it here first. You know that's going to be coming out. When is it coming out?
It's out now.
Are you going to be signing copies of it?
I'll be signing copies.
Whereabouts?
In my house. You look it up on the web.
Okay, guys, you heard it here first. ToddRosenberg.ie and .com. You can check that out there. Anyway, guys, hope to see you there Saturday. Sportsco in Ringsend. Catch us later. Adios. See you later. Thanks for joining us. See you then. Aye.